So these properties are very important. The first one is, as you see on the board, that means vector A dot vector B is equal to vector B dot vector A. Why it is like this? Because scalar product is only magnitude. The magnitude of A dot B will be always same as magnitude of B dot A, right? This is a commutative property in the case of vectors. We can interchange and multiply it. Then also there is no change in the value of scalar product. Then another one is vector A dot vector B plus vector C. That is equal to vector A dot B plus vector A dot C. Distributive property. Another thing that you see is here, vector A dot vector A. A vector is multiple of the same vector, right? Then this is equal to, as you said, the magnitude of the first vector into magnitude of second vector into cosine of the angle between the two. Vector A and vector B are parallel, are acting on the same straight line. Therefore, the angle between them is equal to 0, cos 0 is equal to 1. Therefore, A into A is equal to A square. So, a vector will multiply the same vector, we will be getting the square of the magnitude of the two vectors, right? Or in this case, vector A is equal to root of vector A into A dot vector A. This is another property, right? Next is property number 4. That is a scalar product of two perpendicular vectors is equal to 0. Scalar product of dot product of two perpendicular vectors is equal to 0. Suppose A and B are two vectors perpendicular to each other. Suppose this is vector A and this is vector B, makes an angle 90 degrees, right? Then the scalar product of these two vectors is equal to vector A dot vector B, that is equal to A B into cos 90. Cos 90 is equal to 0, therefore this is equal to 0, right? So this is a very important point you have to keep in mind. The scalar product of two perpendicular vectors is always equal to 0. When two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then their scalar product is equal to 0, right? Now, when two vectors are parallel, their their scalar product is maximum. That means 5 parallel. That means vector A dot vector B is equal to AB into cos 0. That is equal to AB. The product is maximum because A dot B is equal to AB cos theta. A dot B depends on cosine and the angle between the two vectors. When cosine cos theta becomes maximum, the product also becomes maximum. Right? Okay. Or sometimes if they are acting in the opposite direction, then also there will be maximum, but there will be a negative sign. When two vectors are acting in the opposite directions in the same straight line, then what is that? That is 6, that is 8. Then A dot B is equal to AB into cos 180. AB into cos 180 is equal to AB into minus 1. That is equal to AB into minus 1. That is equal to minus AB. But there is a negative sign. So when two vectors are parallel or anti-parallel, the scalar product is maximum. So this is one more thing. Then scalar product of what is called unit vectors, orthogonal unit vectors. Unit vectors, along x-axis it is denoted as I capped. Along y-axis it is denoted as j capped, and along z-axis it is denoted as k capped. Right? Now the product of these vectors we will see. Unit vectors. Unit vectors along x-axis, y-axis, etc. That means I dot I. I dot I is equal to I means unit with the magnitude is 1. 1 into cos 0. Cos 0 is over. That is equal to 1. Again, j dot j. J dot j is also 1 into magnitude of the first vector into magnitude of the second vector into cosine of the angle between j and j means they are unit vectors along the y-axis. That means j and j are parallel to each other. Therefore, angle theta is equal to 0. So, dot product is equal to the magnitude of the first vector is 1 into magnitude of the second vector is 1. 1 into 1 is equal to 1 into cos 0 that is equal to 1. That is why j dot j is equal to 1. Again, k dot k also equal to 1. K dot K also equal to 1. So these are very, very important. So whenever I ask you I dot I, you will speak 1. J dot J, that is equal to 1. K dot K, that is equal to 1. Then next is crossing. Crossing means I multiplied with J. What happens? I dot J. I dot J. I dot J is equal to, this is I is 1. The magnitude first vector is 1. And magnitude second vector is 1. That is 1 into 1 is equal to 1. What is the angle between the I and J? I is along the x-axis, J is along the y-axis, right? Therefore, the angle between them is equal to 90 degree. So cos 90 is equal to 0. Therefore, this is equal to 0. The same is equal to J dot I also we can write. I dot J is equal to J dot I is equal to 0. Right? Next, I dot K. I dot K is equal to again 0 because I is the unit vector along the x-axis and K is the unit vector along the z-axis. X-axis and z-axis are perpendicular to each other. Therefore, the magnitude vector first vector is 1 into magnitude second vector is also 1 into 1 is equal to 1 into cos 90. Cos 90 is equal to 0. Therefore, this is equal to 0. This is same as equal to K dot I also I can write. K dot I, K cap, I cap. All right. Again, J dot K. J dot K. J dot K also equals 0 because J is a vector along the y-axis, K is a vector along unit vector along the z-axis. Right? Y-axis and z-axis are perpendicular. The angle theta is equal to 90 degree. Then the product is equal to 1 into cos 90 is equal to 0. This is same as equal to K dot J also we can write. So we can remember all these things. I dot J is equal 0, I dot K is equal 0, J dot K is equal 0, J dot I is equal 0, K dot I is equal 0, K dot J is equal 0. Only same vectors, that means I and I multiplied, then also the value will be equal to 1. Then different vectors when multiplied, that means I and J perpendicular, then that means the product of perpendicular vectors is always equal to scalar product. Scalar product of perpendicular vectors is always equal to 0. So these are the things about what I tell you, right? Then we will see that how a three-dimensional vector, the product of how it is found. It is also very important in this case. Suppose that a vector is going to be vector A is equal to vector A is equal to AXI. That means vector A has three components: X component, Y component, and Z component. So AX means the X component of vector A, right? X component, the magnitude of X component of vector A into the unit vector in the direction of X, that is I capped plus A, Y, J plus A, Z, K. This is one vector, right? So this is the three-dimensional vector. Any three-dimensional vector must have three components. One component along the x-axis, other component along the y-axis, and the third component along the z-axis. In the same way, vector B is equal to Bxi plus Byj plus Bzk also we can. Suppose that we wish to calculate vector A dot vector B. That is equal to Axi plus Ayj plus Azk dot